Over the last week alone, AMC has ran up over 100%. So the question arises, is this the end for the AMC squeeze, or is this just the beginning? There are two sides to analyze this situation, so in this video, I'll be going over what has to happen for a squeeze to continue, and whether I think it will continue or not. Let's do it. So AMC is a very complex situation right now, and in many cases, it's much more glorified and intense than the GameStop situation. And keep in mind, GameStop stock ran up from $10 to $500. So for AMC to be more intensified is really saying something. The reason AMC is more intensified is because the shorts are piling on even harder this time. In fact, as AMC keeps running up in price, the shorts are continuing to add to their positions rather than to cover their shorts. From Thursday to Friday, when AMC ran up to $36, the short interest went up by another 1%. Guys, it seems like the hedge funds are trying to hold their ground and they might be in for a bad reckoning. AMC has a teeter-totter effect going on with it, and the more retail investors are buying AMC, the more the hedge funds are shorting AMC. And the more the hedge funds are shorting AMC, the more the retail investors are buying AMC. So this is the teeter-totter effect. It's like a never-ending cycle, and it's just a game of who's going to give up first. Whoever gives up first is in for a bad reckoning though. If the hedge funds decide to cover their shorts first, AMC will shoot up in price. If the retail investors choose to take profits first, AMC will likely deflate in value. One thing I want to point out is if the retail investors just hold on to their shares and don't sell and don't buy, the price of AMC will stay around $25 and the hedge funds will eventually have to cover. Hedge funds basically have a time bomb on their short positions, whereas retail investors have no time restrictions. Since hedge funds have to pay a short borrow fee, it costs them extra money as they hold their short position longer and longer. Because of this, they can't just hold their short positions forever and ever, so they'll eventually have to cover. So if retail investors decide to hold on instead of locking in profits, hedge funds will eventually get screwed at some point. All the retail investors have to do is hold. One thing to be careful of is the news media will probably try to get the retail investors to sell out now because many of them were buying at the $10 range, so they probably already 2x'd their money. And you can't blame retail investors for this. If I 2x'd my money in 1 month, I would be tempted to sell out and lock profits in any other asset. But in this case, if we want to see a real squeeze happen, the retail investors have to hold on until the hedge funds have no other choice. One other thing I want to point out is that as the price keeps going up as well, retail investors will be more and more tempted to keep buying. That's just trader psychology. People hate to buy stocks at a dip because they're unsure if it'll keep dipping or if it'll actually go up in price. But as a stock starts to actually run up and go up in value, retail investors start to have fear of missing out, so they will buy the securities as the price keeps going up. This is like continuously adding fuel to a growing fire. I want to emphasize though that everyone should invest in AMC at their own risk though, because a million different things could happen that no one is expecting. So you are responsible for your own gains and your own losses. Comment your thoughts on AMC and comment what stock you want me to cover next. Peace.